Well, we've got another day at the shooting range. Got a pretty exciting video today. I've been excited to do it. I got a new bullet we're trying out. This bullet is a 9mm 1/15 grain. The brand of the bullet is called RMR, Rocky Mountain Reloading. It's a small outfit in Idaho, and these bullets are very economic. They're about $120 a thousand. You know, we compare, for me, I just about compare everything to Hornady XTPs. XTPs are, you know, $180 to $200 a thousand. So these are pretty economical. You know, I'm kind of one of those guys that likes to support these small companies. You know, I hope you guys seen my Zero brand bullet. I love those Zero brand bullets. They are super accurate. I've probably got as good as accuracy of them as anything I've shot, but they won't expand. So I'm just always looking for an economic bullet that'll expand in the ballistics gelatin. So today what we're going to do is I got 3 guns we're going to shoot this in. I mean, if they expand or not, doesn't matter if they don't shoot accurately. So I'll show you the guns we're going to shoot. Of course, our beloved Kimber. You guys have hopefully seen the video on this I did just a couple days ago. This is a dandy gun. Like the heck out of this. This one doesn't belong to me. Good friend of mine's letting me use it. But anyway, so we're gonna shoot some 3-shot groups with the Kimber. Also the Browning high power. There again, I did a video on just this gun by itself. Got adjustable sights. This is, I think, a 1970s vintage. A dandy gun by anybody's standards. Got a great trigger. Pretty premium gun here with the Browning. So now we're going to switch gears just a little bit. We've got 2 premium handguns there. I mean, I don't think anybody could argue those are probably as good a quality of 9mm as a person could buy. And now we're at the other end. This is a Taurus G2. These, I actually own 2 of these. This is what I use for inside the waistband concealed carry. I like the heck out of these guns. They're really cheap. I think in today's market, especially if you just look for a used one, you could get these for under 250 bucks. I think brand new they're selling maybe in the high 200s. I don't know, I haven't looked at these for quite a while, but I really like these guns. The difference between the high power and the 1911, single action, super good triggers. This gun, compared to those 2, is freaking junk. The difference is this gun fires like I call it a double action revolver trigger. So by standards, just shooting for groups at the range, you shouldn't be able to shoot very good with this gun. For whatever reason, I've had great luck with it. So the way this gun is, the trigger has this long travel, and then it engages and goes off. Not terrible, but there's a lot of movement there. Where these single action guns are that really short, crisp, super nice trigger. So it'll be very interesting to me to see how this gun compares on paper to the other 2. So let's get to shooting. Okay, so we're going to start out with the Kimber 1911. We'll see how it does with the Rocky Mountain Reloading 1/15 grain jacketed hollow points. Alrighty, so now we're going to take 3 shots with the Browning high power. Alright, so now we've got the Taurus G2. Same bullet, that 1/15 grain RM bullet. Alright, let's walk and have a look. Alright, so kind of interesting results. The Kimber either had a loose nut behind the trigger or just did not like them bolts very well. The Kimber's group is about 4 inches. Go ahead and mark. The high power didn't fare out a whole lot better. Yeah, just under 4 inches. Not by much. Still about 4 inches on the high power. And our poor, lonely old cheapskate Taurus did better than any of them. That's about right on 3 inches. All right, so I don't think one 3-shot group does the whole process justice. So I'm gonna go through and shoot one more 3-shot group with all 3 guns with that same RMR 115 grain hollow point. So we'll start out with the Kimber again. Okay, so now we'll do 3 more shots with the Browning high power. Last but certainly not least, the little old Taurus G2. All right, let's walk up and have a look. Okay, well, the group's got a little better for all of them. So here's the Kimber. 1, 2, 3. Those are about under 2 inches. So that hole, 5 out of 6, about 2 1/4 inches. Pretty good there. Probably a little bit of a flyer, loosen up behind the trigger action on this one. So pretty respectable on the Kimber for sure. There's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, we're just 2 1/4, somewhere in there. Pretty nice 5-shot group. The high power didn't fare out quite as well. Those last 3 shots was over 3 inches. You can kind of see there, the high power just doesn't care for that bullet. And now, I know you guys are probably thinking this is crazy, because I certainly am myself. 3 shots of the Taurus. Yeah, we're about 3/4 of an inch. I don't hardly believe it. You had that other one there, we got 4 out of 6 under an inch. I think I actually subconsciously was holding in a different area, because where these 2 are down lower, I'm not sure honestly, but still, 3 shots. Yeah, I'm going to call that 3/4 of an inch. So me and my son have a great little, Ford versus Chevy deal on these Taurus. They're a cheap gun. They will obviously perform. So I am tickled pink with the way that shoots out of the Taurus. And the Kimber's respectable also. The high power just didn't like the bullet, which is fine. We've all been through this long development deal, and the high power just doesn't care for it. Still a great, I don't know, I would not be scared of them. I would definitely, if you're considering a little bit more economical price hull point, I would certainly not be scared of these Rocky Mountain bullets. So now, what we're going to do for the final test is I got a brand new block of the ballistics gel. We're going to see if these puppies will really expand. So let's go get a whirl on the gel. Okay, so we got the ballistics gel block set up. I'm going to be using the Kimber, and we're going to just fire 1 shot into the ballistics gel and see if that bullet expands and have an idea of how the bullet will penetrate. Here we go. All right, guys, well, that was great bullet performance on that RMR. I got 1 more in the Kimber, so we're going to shoot 1 more in the ballistics gel, see if we get similar performance. Here we go. All right, let's go have a look. All right, so hopefully you guys can see this. This is a 16-inch block, and that guy penetrated about, not quite, 12 inches. You can see the wound channel, probably 13, and what happens a lot of times, that bullet will kind of come in and bounce back. Hopefully you see on the slow-mo. So we'll go ahead and dig that bullet out. It looks like it's a little closer to the bottom without destroying the block too much. We'll do 1 more test just for funsies' sake. I would say that is awesome bullet performance. Near perfect, honestly. We've done some the Hornady XTPs we kind of compare everything to. That's awesome bullet performance in my book. Couldn't ask for better on that. So if you had a Taurus G2, this would be the bullet to go with. We're gonna take 1 more shot and see how it does. All right, let's go have a look. So it looks like that bullet did not hold together. We're gonna dig it out, but hopefully you guys can see the wound channel. It almost looks like it shredded or shed the jacket here with just a few inches of penetration. It's only that far. And then it looks like maybe the hollow core, the lead core exited. Well, that's crazy. Let's see if we can dig that jacket out. So if you guys can see, there's a little bit of the jacket. There's a little piece of lead. I think that's the only thing left in there. So I don't know. I guess I hate to be negative Nelly, but I don't know if that's great bullet performance. If you only get 50% of them that hold together, I mean, that's awesome. You know, that's great bullet retention. But shoot a second one right next to it and have it come apart. Yeah, I'm not sure. Not sure I would go with that bullet. Well, that was a fun day at the range. We learned something. That old Taurus, cheapskate, $200 gun, shoots those RMR bullets great. The Kimber didn't mind them. The high power did not like it for whatever reason. We did the ballistic gel test on it. I am not that impressed. I was really hoping that they would perform better. I keep going back to my old Hornet XTPs. Honestly, for me, I think I would spend the extra money if I was going to buy anything in bulk, stick with the premium bullet. So anyway, hope that's good information for you guys. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe.